7:30 or so the next morning, and oh boy, people ate a lot yesterday. The people doing the garbage pails are just driving out now. I'm sure they're surprised at how much food is left in the bales. I do not feel hungry this morning, and today, thankfully, Rufus and I will be going to the lodge and finally getting some internet, and I can hopefully finally upload some film or video. It's a cool morning. It looks pretty high cloud, a little bit blue, some fog on the horizon. It's supposed to be nice today though. So I guess we'll kind of hang out until about 10 o'clock and then go into the lodge and see what we can do about just sitting around and waiting until the rooms are ready. And maybe there'll be a little video of walking around Fontana Village, but otherwise I think I'll be spending the bulk of the day just uploading videos. House in Fontana, I guess back from way back when. Public fire ring, tennis court, volleyball, baseball.
Just garbage. Not yet. There's 3 loads. That's 1, 2, 3.
Everyone hangs out when they come into town. There's only one internet connection, and that's with the lodge, and it is so poor for uploading that I can't see myself getting anything uploaded here again. I'm very disappointed. The lodge is up there a bit, and looks like there's a pool over there, community pool, the playground. There's a fire ring and that old building over there that we passed through earlier. They do have an ice cream parlor, but it doesn't open until May. There's the laundromat, it's open 9 to 9. The general store, which apparently has very little to select from and very expensive. Gift shop, and there's the old post office at the end that we will be going to tomorrow to pick up our tents and ship off whatever tent or hammock that we may want to get rid of. So, and then take the shuttle out of town and hit the Smokies. Kind of dreading it, kind of looking forward to getting back. It's that type of thing. Vines on the tree, and then the building, and I noticed on that tree it was almost all the way to the top and very few branches sticking out. So it'll be a very dead tree very soon. There are a couple more like that. We were very fortunate. We called the shuttle and came in like 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and they had a room available that we could go into. We didn't have to just sit around and wait, so got the full use of the day, which is a big bonus. As I said, I tried to use the internet. It was horrible. We came down to finally do laundry, and fortunately I had to wait a few minutes to get into a machine, and Rufus, I guess, had heavy duty or something like that, and that knocked up the price a bit on him. I was gone with the quarters, so we have to wait a few extra minutes. So by 11 o'clock, I guess our laundry will be done, and we'll go back to the room and we'll start thinking about getting something to eat. Again, there's not a lot to pick from it. It seems like Fontana Village is really just Fontana Lodge with a couple extra buildings, and you know, it's a place you go to vacation, and it just happens to be on the AT, and they haven't quite done anything to aid the AT hikers other than a shuttle to come in and buy their limited supplies or stay at the lodge, which is nice. It was rather attractive. I'll have to do a little video walking around there. Found that I could upload videos a lot faster if I went up to the main lobby. I guess it was a matter of a few minutes rather than hours, and so I've uploaded a bunch and feel a lot better about that. Rufus is down in the hotel room right now, just watching TV while I'm up here uploading a few more videos, as important it is to me. And it's a really nice lodge, you know, sitting there looking at the scenery behind me. It was really, really nice. And the interior is quite nice. The room is, sorry about that. The room is quite nice and reasonable price. The village is really just a, like I say, a resort. It's nothing more than buildings owned probably by the same company. The store had very little to pick from, very little to pick from. Some things were, you know, really expensive, like a packet of tuna. I think they wanted nearly $3 for it. But they did have some Mountain House type of meals, and they were about $7, but they were single serving, I think, as opposed to the usual two-person pack that you'd normally get from those type of things. I could be wrong, but anyway, they were reasonably priced, and a nice different meal compared to having mashed potatoes and tuna or ramen. So that would be good. We're probably going to try to meet up with Cuddles again tomorrow. Don't know if for breakfast or lunch. Before we go pick up our tents, we'll probably, like I say, try to set up the tent once, just to try it and know what we're doing, but I really don't think that's necessary. And I've pulled out everything I need to send back, which is the hammock, the tarp, stakes, a few straps, that type of thing. So I'm probably going to end up cutting about a pound from my pack from going to the tent, which is just barely over a pound. I'm going to feel a lot more confident about it. And the beautiful day we've had today, it's probably going to be even better tomorrow. So we're going to have a few days where we can probably make some real progress. And I hope we do, because I feel like we're falling behind, although it's not a race. I just feel like we're wasting a lot of time. I think Rufus does too. So once we get up there, we'll have a better idea of what's going on. And yeah, I think I have enough food. If I don't, well, I'll just stretch it toward the end. It's not going to kill you. And once we get out into a hostel and cleaned up and resupply again for the next push to Hot Springs or whatever comes after that. 30. I've been uploading for another 3.5 hours and got maybe 4 videos up. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it drags on. Internet sucks. Oh, so much for that. Now to bed. Good night.